Traders, how are you? Welcome back. Trader Tom here from Simply Forex, the channel created to help you conquer the markets. We're going to start by looking back at yesterday's trades, but if you stay till the end of the vid, I'm also going to give you today's trade ideas and the important news for today as well. So let's start with yesterday, and I had a couple of trades yesterday. The first one was this, Euro Swiss franc. And as you know, guys, if you look at my videos every day, you know that we were trying to buy this. Okay, why were we trying to buy this? Well, firstly, we were in an uptrend. Okay. Secondly, we were seeing, look at all of these bottom wicks on these candles. That is telling me buyers are here. All right. If you keep getting rejection like that, buyers are there. Okay. And we're above the moving average 20, and there was nice room to move into, you know, back up to these highs, but then also potentially further. And as you can see, yeah, we hit our target yesterday, and it was a nice bullish daily candle. If we drop down to the H1, so you can understand my entry, it was like a H1 and H4 entry at the same time. So as you could see, if we just follow H1 structure down, yeah, and then bang, yeah, we got a break of structure here. We broke these highs. And that's what I'm looking for, guys. This is key. A break of structure is the best indicator you will ever have for buyers taking control of this market. All right, if I zoom in now, you know, specifically this candle that broke, yeah, and I got a bit of a retrace, entered here, put my stop here, and took my first trade up to here, yeah, where I closed 80%. Yeah, so once I get 1:1, I close 80%, guys, and then I'm letting 20% run. So I'm still in this trade for 20%, you know, happy trader, good trade. So that was my first trade idea. And I put all of these trade signals and trade ideas into the Trading Academy as part of the VIP Trading Academy as part of our free Discord channel. Right. The other trade was Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay. And I'm considering getting out of this one. We'll see how this H1 candle finishes. But let's start with the day chart. Let's understand the trade first. So we were looking to buy it. Why were we looking to buy it? Well, we're in an uptrend. Yeah, higher lows, higher highs, uptrend. Yeah, and then price has come back to this area of support here. All right, and we've been having a bit of rejection here as well. Okay. But we're not really getting the bounce off that we want now. You know, after yesterday, what with this wick, yeah, but now we've got this wick as well. So this is telling me there's some sellers in here, okay, but we were looking to buy it. If we drop down to the H1, I did exactly that, yeah, I did buy it. So when price broke this level here, yeah, you can see this grey zone through here with all these highs. Once we broke it, I entered and put my stop down here. All right, so I'm currently in this trade. And then since this trade, you know, H1 structure has kind of become a range, but we have this higher low here. So it'd be interesting to see where this candle finishes. If it finishes like this, I might close the trade. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm still in this trade, and the idea was to enter here, start buying here, and take it back up to these last highs here. All right, so this is the trade I'm in so far. And again, I put this trade into the VIP Trading Academy and, you know, give you updates on the trade as well. So those are my two trades from yesterday. There were other pairs that we were looking at. So we was also looking at Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. And the Swiss franc pairs that we were looking at did well. Okay, so if we look at the day chart, again, you know, what I show you is not rocket science. Yeah, we are in an uptrend. Okay, we have a nice support zone. Price with these wicks, yeah, has been bouncing off this zone. This tells me buyers. And then yesterday, buyers, you know, come steaming into the market. If we drop down to the H1, I would have traded this as well if I wasn't already in Euro, Swiss franc, and Aussie dollar CAD, because basically, guys, sorry, I went a bit high pitched there. Basically, guys, I used to be a trained opera singer. Basically, we was waiting for a break of this level. Yeah, through this grey zone, was looking for a break, and we got it with this candle here. Yeah, so we could have entered here, put your stop here. You know, would we have got our risk to reward of 1:1? Not quite, not quite. Okay, but it was still a good trade, you know, and took us back up to these daily highs. And the last one we was looking at from yesterday was this pound US dollar. And we discussed this one in the live stream. It was quite an interesting trade, but we were looking to buy it, right? We was in an uptrend. Yeah. Tick. We had this support level that we were bouncing off. Tick. We had a nice big bullish wick. Tick. We were trying to buy price back up to here. If we drop down to the H1, it looked like we had had a break and everything was looking good. Yeah, so if we look, this is the H1 chart, we just follow H1 structure, bang, this candle right here, once we see this, is broken these highs, broken out of the grey zone, you know, we're thinking, right, let's buy it, Tom, let's buy it. But you do need to keep an eye on the H4, right? If you look at the H4, it just wasn't telling us to buy it. Yeah. If anything, the opposite. Yeah. This grey zone hasn't broke. Yeah. We're below the moving average 20. And this is potentially telling us to take price back down to here. All right. So there was conflict between H4 and H1 with pound US dollar. So we didn't take the trade. All right, so those were the trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy receiving my trade ideas and analysis every single day, then please come join us. Subscribe to the channel right now. Smash that notification button so you receive an alert. And if everyone could please smash the like button. It really helps support the channel, guys. Thank you very much. All right, trades for Thursday, the 14th of March. Before we get started, guys, let me just mention a few things. First of all, if you haven't joined our trading community of like-minded traders, then why not? Come join it. It's free. You've got traders in there sharing ideas, experiences, knowledge. So come join the free Discord channel. Also, right now, guys, we are doing a great promotion. We are giving you free access to the VIP Trading Academy, where I give you my signals, I give you my knowledge in terms of tutorials, and you get access to me throughout the trading day. If you're interested in that, check out the link below. Also, guys, if you would like to become a Simply Forex YouTube member and show your support for the channel, then you can, and there's many perks for doing so. Check it all out. It's all in the video description. Right, trades for today. Swiss franc, right? So first of all, we're still seeing this Swiss franc weakness. All right. Yeah, we capitalized on this Swiss franc weakness yesterday with a good Euro Swiss franc trade. And it's still weak. The problem today is this. So we're, you know, like Aussie dollar Swiss franc, which we looked at yesterday, we're in an uptrend, yeah, and we've got a nice big bullish candle, but it is at resistance, yeah. So that's a problem, right? Same with Euro Swiss franc that we took advantage of yesterday. You know, clearly in an uptrend, but at resistance, okay. And you can see that with a few other Swiss franc pairs. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, you know, we're all getting these really bullish candles, but at resistance, okay? But the one Swiss franc pair that isn't is pound Swiss franc. So if you look at pound Swiss franc, you can see, yeah, we've got that nice bullish candle, but it has room to move into back up to these daily highs. Okay, so this is going to be my first trade idea for today. Pound Swiss franc, we're looking to buy this. yeah, so let me just briefly explain why. So as usual, guys, we look for trend first of all, and we are in an uptrend. Yeah, higher lows, these lows have held, higher highs. Okay, so we're in an uptrend. Also, we look at support and resistance, and price has been bouncing off this support level through here. Okay, and then we look at candlesticks as well. Okay, and we've got a nice bullish candlestick. So, like I say, the idea is to take it back up to here because we have room to move into. This is also important. All right, so we like this trade. A couple of things. If we look at the H4, right, I like the fact, because yesterday we wasn't sure what the trend was, but now with this H4 trend, we're starting to see this. Okay, we're starting to get higher highs, which we want, and higher lows. Yeah, so H4 has just changed trend. Okay. The problem is we've got this nice big bearish H4 candle. So this would suggest that price is going to retrace a little bit. Will it retrace to here, 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 even back down here? We don't know. All right, but we can look for clues. So this is telling me price wants to retrace a bit. When it does, we'll look to buy it. Okay, if we drop down to the H1, now, you know, H1 structure is now in this uptrend as well. Yeah, it sort of did this. So now price could retrace into the moving average 20 and this grey zone. All right, it could. It may not retrace that much. And then we get a bullish reaction and we start buying. Or price could come all the way back down to these last H1 lows in here. Yeah, and then, you know, we get a bullish reaction and we start buying. All right, so they're the areas that I'm looking at to buy pound Swiss franc. So yeah, we shall see, but we like this because it's capitalizing on Swiss franc weakness. So that's my first trade idea. The second trade idea is silver. Yeah, pirate impression time. So silver, guys, yeah, you know, silver and gold have been, you know, ripping. Yeah, just rocketing up. But if we look at gold, you know, this is sort of stuttered a bit here. Yeah, you know, potentially this has a bit of a retrace. Whereas if you look at silver, that is still like a rocket, yeah, on something. Okay, so we like the fact that it's rocketing, and we also, you know, there's a bit of room. Now it's broke this grey zone. It still has a bit of room back up to this next high here. And that will be the target. But let's just focus. I mean, you know, I was going to say let's focus on trend, but, you know, it's quite clear. Yeah, you don't need to be Warren Buffett. It's clearly in an uptrend. We've had, you know, it did stutter here, right? We're thinking, okay, will it hold? Will we see a retrace? And the answer was kapow, no. And this candle is just a continuation of trend. We've broke these highs. We are getting higher highs. Okay, and the idea is to come a little bit further. If we drop down to the H4, you can see my grey zone within a grey zone. Yeah, that's going to be the title of my book. So yeah, we're in a H4 uptrend. Like I say, look, price was stuttering here, you know, but then bang. Yeah, so now we want to see a retrace into this grey zone and these last highs. Maybe the moving average 20 catches up. In here, we get a bullish reaction, and then we can start buying silver. I will also look at the H1 because of that, you know, because of this candle. Look at that candle. That is a crazy daily candle. Because the move's so severe, you know, perhaps even if price retraces down to here, yeah, or even the moving average 20 catches up and it retraces down to here, and we get a bullish reaction, I would also consider buying that as well. All right, so yeah, buying silver. And those are the only two trade ideas for today, guys. All right. So, yeah, let's take a look at the news now. So, news for Thursday, the 14th of March, guys. Before I get started, please do not forget the live stream today with me, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get all your questions ready, guys. We can look at some trades together. See you at 8 a.m. New York EST. Right, trade news for today. First of all, guys, 7:30. All of these times are London GMT. 7:30 coming out of Switzerland. We got PPI. So obviously we're looking at Swiss franc pairs. So this is important. All right, must be aware of this. After that, guys, the next piece of important news is at 12:30, and we've got all of this news. We've got jobless claims, PPI, retail sales, initial jobless claims, PPI. They've just put a load of data together. So this at 12:30, this is like a 9-star rating. But because there's so much news, it might just create some, confusion and some sideways action. Depends what the data comes out. But must be aware of that if you're in any US dollar pair. And then after that, the only other important piece of news that I would be looking at is this. If you're still awake, 9:30 London GMT, we've got business PMI coming out of the Kiwi. So there you go, guys. There's the news. I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Join me for the live stream later, and have a great trading day.